Hello and welcome! I'm going to run through several quick facts that I know you'll find pretty interesting, or even amazing. If you do, be sure to let me know in the comments. All right, let's go. If you have a furry best friend, he or she might understand more of what you're saying than you think. Dogs can understand a significant number of words. Research suggests that the average dog can learn around 165 commonly used words, and particularly intelligent breeds, like Border Collies, German Shepherds, and Poodles, can learn even more with dedicated training. They also rely heavily on tone of voice and body language to understand your intentions. At any rate, maybe this'll give you more reason to pause with what you'll say next. Love. It can be blinding, certainly. To a certain point in time, at least. Love can make you overlook flaws and weaknesses in your partner, especially during the early stages of a relationship when the honeymoon phase is in full effect. Can you relate? Studies have shown that the neural processes responsible for critical assessment of others can shut down when we are in love, supporting the notion that love is blind. This perception highlights the powerful and sometimes irrational nature of love and its ability to transcend imperfections. O'Connell, O'Brien, O'Grady, O'Hara. O. What's with the O's in all these Irish surnames anyway? The prefix comes from the Old Irish word O, or the Gaelic O, both meaning a descendant. Therefore, a name like O'Reilly indicates that the individual is a descendant of someone named Riley or Rickallick. This system was initially used to distinguish individuals and later became a way to identify membership in a particular family. Conversely, the Mac or Mick prefixes in Irish names, like MacDonald or McCarthy, mean son of. Gotta love the Irish. All right, moving on. Know any quirky Mexican foodies that like chipotle peppers, but not jalapenos? Well, you can break it to them that all chipotles start as jalapenos. Surprised? Chipotle peppers are basically smoke-dried jalapenos. The familiar green jalapeno you see in the grocery store is simply an unripened fruit. If left on the vine, the jalapeno will ripen and turn red. When the ripe jalapenos are smoked over fire, they dry and shrivel up, becoming chipotles. You see? It's a true and spicy story, and you'd be surprised how few people know it. All right, put your mathematical thinking caps on. Did you know that percentages are reversible? They're kind of like magic mirrors. Imagine you have 20% of 50, that's 10. Flip the mirror, and 50% of 20 is also 10. Why does this work? Because percentages are just fancy fractions. When you calculate 20% of 50, you're finding 0.20 times 50. Reversing it, 50% of 20 is 0.50 times 20. Both give you 10. This works because of the commutative property of multiplication, where changing the order of numbers doesn't affect the result. It's sort of like having a reversible jacket, stylish and functional, no matter which way you wear it. Are you a nature lover? Meet the manchineel tree. Its fruit looks tempting, but take a bite and you'll regret it. Even standing beneath it during rain could burn your skin. And the smoke from its smoldering wood? Well, that can cause eye irritation or temporary blindness. Sound like fun? My point is, the manchineel is widely considered one of the deadliest plants in the world, and it's best to steer clear of it if you're in its native habitats like Florida, the Caribbean, or South America. And just so you know, most trees are marked with warning signs, so you've got that going for you.
Are you a fantasy movie fanatic like I am? The University of Oxford and several parts of it like Christ Church College and the Bodleian Library has been a filming location for many of the Harry Potter movies. In fact, its historic architecture made it a perfect stand-in for Hogwarts. Hedgehogs have a unique defense mechanism where they roll into a tight ball using their spines to protect themselves from predators. The solid ball of spikes makes it hard for predators to open. This instinctive behavior is effective against many threats. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lie the catacombs, a network of tunnels and rooms containing the skeletal remains of over 6 million people. Originally limestone quarries, they were transformed into catacombs, or ossuaries, in the late 18th century to address the city's overflowing cemeteries. Astrology is one of the oldest sciences, with its origins tracing back to the 3rd millennium BC. Ancient civilizations like the Babylonians and Egyptians have used astrology to predict celestial events and guide their decisions in life. In Greek mythology, the Sphinx is a treacherous winged monster with the head of a woman and the body of a lion who poses tough riddles to traveling passerbys. Those who failed to answer her questions correctly were doomed as her next meal. A rather disturbing thought, if you ask me. This might not wholly surprise you, but rabbits have nearly 360-degree vision, allowing them to see behind them without turning their heads. This adaptation helps them detect predators from almost any direction. Not to mention, they're also wicked fast critters.
The journey to becoming a doctor is akin to an epic quest, embarking on a marathon of learning that demands around 40,000 hours of dedication. Yes, 40,000 hours of specialized training. Can you imagine? That's no small feat. This is a significant factor in their high earning potential and the time it takes to become fully licensed, which can range between 7 to 16 years, depending on the specialty and the need for further specialization. Ever wondered why your hair spirals into curls while others cascade in sleek strands? Spoiler alert, it's not magic, just biology, and a touch of family history. The secret lies in your hair follicles. Round ones produce straight hair, while oval-shaped ones twist hair into curls. The DNA inherited from your parents shapes these follicles, and keratin proteins are the hairdressers, crafting your unique look. Oh, and then there's humidity, the great equalizer, turning your hair either into a frizz-fest or flattening it quicker than you can say, bad hair day. At any rate, whether your hair spirals or flows, embrace it, because even on days it seems to have a mind of its own, you can just laugh it off as follicle fun. Or not. Welcome to London, a city bustling with history, iconic landmarks, and surprise, surprise, forests. That's right. Technically, London is a forest. Don't believe me? Well, the United Nations defines a forest as a contiguous area of land with a tree canopy cover of at least 10%. London has 21% tree cover, surpassing that threshold, making it a certified urban jungle. With 8.4 million trees, Londoners can enjoy the perks of city life and forest tranquility. Who knew Big Ben was in the heart of a forest? Fancy that. The word solstice comes from the Latin word solstitium, which means sun-stopping. This is because during a solstice, the sun appears to stop at its furthest point, north or south of the equator, before reversing its direction. During the summer solstice, around June 21st, we experience the longest day of the year, allowing us to enjoy extended daylight. Conversely, near December 21st, the winter solstice brings the shortest day, encouraging us to cozy up indoors as the night takes over. Did you know that humans once teetered on the brink of extinction? Really? A recent study published in the journal Science suggests that the ancestors of modern humans experienced a severe population bottleneck between 813,000 and 930,000 years ago, potentially bringing them close to extinction. The study estimates that roughly 98.7% of the breeding population was lost, leaving only about 1,280 individuals at the time. Thankfully, our ancestors managed to hang in there. It's a good reminder that even in the face of adversity, humans have a knack for surviving, and sometimes even thriving, against the odds. In 2017, scientists discovered and confirmed something truly amazing: remnants of an ancient landmass that existed millions of years ago between Madagascar and India. Because this continental fragment lies specifically under the island of Mauritius, they nicknamed it Mauritia. Believed to be part of the supercontinent Gondwana, it's been explained that Mauritia broke away in a massive tectonic shift, making it a fascinating geological wonder. Who knew the ocean floor held such secrets? Pretty interesting, right? Thought so. Take a minute and comment your thoughts or which fact you liked best, would you? See you in the next video.